Hey guys, it's your girl Carrie. Welcome back to my channel. Today I've got two dips from Southern Posh Nail Dips new Opulence collection, and what we're going to be doing is taking these dips and turning them into kind of a non-traditional fall inspired mani. And we're going to end up doing some nail art that actually looks really sophisticated and classy, but is super simple to do. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, then stick around, we're getting into it. So first things first, let's address the elephant in the room. The mani on my left hand is obviously not fall inspired, but more vampire inspired. So if you missed my video on CN Designer Dips Immortal Collection, I'll have that linked for you. It's such a cool collection, you gotta check it out. So the two dips I have here today are Dark Heart and Reflection, and they are just two of the many gorgeous dips in Southern Posh Nail Dips new Opulence collection, and it's just full of these beautiful fall tones. So I will have their website linked down below, but you really can't go wrong with any of the colors in that collection. So I was really excited about this Dark Heart, which is like, I don't know, the only way I can think to describe it is sort of like a shimmery black cherry color. It's beautiful. And then Reflections, which is like a periwinkle based holographic silver glitter, and man does it shine. Wait till you see it in video later. And just for full disclosure, I am an ambassador for Southern Posh, and these were sent to me. Okay, so let's get our dip on. So I'm gonna leave most of the dipping process in here, but I'll probably speed it up. So I'm just gonna get out of the way and let you enjoy that, and then we will get to how we're gonna do the artwork. Okay, so we're actually going to get the artwork started here. So I have this little collection of chunky leaf glitters that I purchased from Amazon. I don't know what it is about fall, but I just love leaf art. I just think it's so pretty. Maybe it's because I'm in South Texas and there's no changing leaves here at all, just lots of brown grass. So there's several color variations in here, but I thought these two would go the best. I was just trying to decide between these two, but in the end I went with the holographic silver ones because I just thought they would go a little better with the glitter I chose. So we're going to go ahead and do this part here because I want to finish up my solid nails before I go on to the glitter, and I want to encapsulate these leaves in the clear. So I'm actually going to show you this trick that I learned to get these to lay flat, because these can be a little pokey. They want to stick out and they don't want to lay flat. So I learned a new trick recently that I've used to make these to lay flat. So first things first, we're just going to put a little base where we want the leaves to go. And for now, we're just going to place them, and then here in a minute, we're going to manipulate them so they'll lay a little more flat. Okay, so now on to this awesome trick, which is a total game changer. I cannot take credit for this. I initially saw this on Carol Annette's channel, And I believe she said that Miranda's nail creation was the first one she saw do it. But man, it totally works. So all I'm doing here is just placing activator right over where that chunky glitter piece is. And then I'm going to let it dry for just a few seconds. And then I'm going to take this baggie and press it down. So, you know, I've always pressed down my glitters with a baggie, but this is the first time I've seen it just put activator directly on it and then press down immediately afterwards. And then you can continue on with your mani after that. And when I kind of saw this the first time, I thought, it can't be that much better than what I'm already doing. Oh no, I was wrong. It's that much better. So if you haven't tried this and you love those chunky glitter shapes, but you just want to get them to behave, I'm telling you, you have to try this. It's amazing. So I just wipe off my brush after I dab it on there because I don't want to contaminate my liquids. But my liquids don't contaminate very easy, so it's not that big a deal. But just for safety reasons, after I apply it, because I know it's touching that base as well, I'm going to just wipe it off on my lint-free wipe before putting it back in the bottle. And look, I mean, can you see that? It was poking out and sticking out and not laying flat at all. And now it's like perfectly conformed to my nail. Crazy. So you can see the place where I activated it. It's kind of already got that shiny look that you have once you've activated your nails. And so I wondered if that was going to interfere with putting my clear on top. Not at all. You're going to see I apply my clear as I normally do, and it just melts in seamlessly with everything. And the finished look is perfect, and I don't have any texture on my nail. I don't have any pieces of that chunky leaf sticking out. I mean, it's really a game-changing technique. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and apply that beautiful glitter. So I actually end up doing this in 2 layers. I do my first layer with just the finer pieces of the glitter, and then the second layer I shake the cupcake liner there to get the chunkier pieces to the top so I can get a little more chunky texture on the top. Okay, so this is mostly finished mani here. I went ahead and top coated my pinky and my ring and my thumb because I'm done with those. But I went ahead and left my ring and pointer bare because this is what we're going to do the artwork on, and I want to show you that step by step. So we've already got our leaf pieces on there. Now we're just going to add a little detail to kind of mimic like blowing wind with some gel paint. So here I have my gel paint set that I grabbed off Amazon, and it comes in a set of 12 different colors. And I'm going to have these linked for you down below if you're interested, but I'll talk to you a little bit more about them as we go along. But I was deciding what I wanted to use, and I decided to pick out the silver and the white because I thought those would go best with the look I was trying to pull off with this holographic glitter look. So if you're not familiar with what gel paint is, it's basically a slightly thicker and more pigmented version of gel polish. So you are going to need a UV lamp to cure these. And I like these because they come in these little bottles with these skinny little brushes on them that make it really great for detail work. So I'm just going to wipe down my nails with alcohol and go ahead and put on a gel base coat for a foundation for my artwork, and I'll explain to you why I like these so much. I'm actually a very artistic person. I love art, but there's only one problem. I suck at it. If you give me a piece of paper and ask me to draw a stick figure, I might be able to do that, but that's about the extent of my talent. So I love these because if I do something I don't like, I can just wipe it off and do it again. And that's what's great about these is they don't set, they don't dry. So you can mess with them as much as you need to and wipe them off and do them again if you want. Now, if you're great at art, you could definitely use a pigmented nail polish or you could use acrylic paints. But for me, these are just so much easier and user-friendly. So all I'm going to do with these two colors is just paint some lines to kind of give the illusion of wind. It's obviously more abstract than realistic, but I just want to give it that kind of ethereal fall feel. So I'm just going to freehand start putting those swirly lines on here. And again, the great thing is if I do one that I don't like the look of, I can just take a cleanup brush, wipe it off with alcohol, and then do it again. The more I work with these, the more confident I become. I don't feel the need to flash cure as much, but if you're really concerned about messing up what you've already done, you can stop after every single line and flash cure it. And by that I mean, you'll just pop it in your lamp for 10 to 15 seconds, and that will kind of soft set it so that you don't have to worry about messing it up while you work on your other ones. But again, I've done this enough now that I feel pretty comfortable with it, so I guess I'm living dangerously today. Make sure you wipe that brush off good, because you can see I didn't do it there and had a little spillage under my mat. So I'm not really fully curing these. I stopped after that nail. I decided that was dangerous enough and went ahead and flash cured it just for about 15 seconds. And again, that's just so I can continue working on the rest of the lines without worrying about messing up the others. So I'll go ahead and do the same thing on the second nail, and then we'll go in with the silver. While we're at it, I want to point out to you that I'm actually painting on these lines with my non-dominant hand. So if I can do this with my non-dominant hand, pretty much anybody can. So these are very user-friendly for somebody who's trying to do art on their non-dominant hand too. They just make it so easy. So tell me in the comments down below. I'm really curious to know, are you guys really good at art? Because if you are, I'm jealous of you, because I'm not. I'm terrible. And the crazy thing is my daughter is extremely talented with art. You should see some of the drawings she's done. In fact, maybe I'll throw some up here for you to see. But she does work that is so beautiful that I would swear she copied it. But I watch her make them and they're just incredible. So after you're happy with all your lines, you'll go ahead and fully cure that. And then after that's cured, you'll go ahead and put your gel top coat on and fully cure that. And that's that. So I'm just going to finish up my mani the way I always do with some cuticle oil. So I've got my Candy Skincare here and pumpkin spice. So what do you guys think of the finished look? I have to say I'm obsessed with it, and I feel like it gives the illusion that I'm more artistically talented than I really am, which is great. I really love the combination of this dark shimmer with this gorgeous periwinkle holographic glitter. It's just such a gorgeous combination, and the leaves I felt just really complemented the glitter so well, and so did the gel paints. So I just feel like it made a really cool, cohesive, non-traditional fall look, and I love it. And that's going to complete this video, guys. So I hope you like it, and I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, it would help me out so much if you would go ahead and hit that thumbs up button down below. And while you're there, I hope you'll also consider subscribing before you go. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!